Welcome back everyone, SweetBattlescars here, laying back with another unboxing video. Today we're gonna look at the Uncharted 4 Collector's Edition. This was released today, May 10th, 2016, exclusively for the PlayStation 4. And as you guys can see here, it's not a particularly large box. It is pretty tall, it's kinda high, but it's not really a large box compared to many other collector's editions that have been released last year and this year. I'm going to give you a quick measurement with my ruler here. It's roughly 15 3/8 or maybe almost 15.5 inches high. It is 8.5 inches wide and right about 9.25 inches in length, or in depth, I should say. So it's not really a huge box, but it's you know, it still makes it difficult for me to fit in a single frame here with my camera, so I'm gonna do the best I can, and I hope you guys can bear with me while we look at the box and the contents of this collector's edition. So presentation wise, it's an okay box, not a lot going on. We have this piece of artwork here in the front and this map for a background that goes all around the sides, and it will take you to the back of the box, which will show you the contents of this collector's edition, or as it is officially called, Libertalia Collector's Edition, which includes the Uncharted 4 A Thief's End, which is the game, a collector's steelbook, 12-inch premium Drake statue, 48-page hardcover and mini art book, a Naughty Dog sticker sheet, and multiplayer bonuses. Sure, that's for online content. So I guess some DLC was included. I actually didn't know about that one. I knew about the physical items that it came with, but I did not know it included some extra stuff as DLC. So you guys can see here in the back, there's the statue, which is the centerpiece of this collector's edition. There's the art book, the steelbook, and I don't know what that is, like just a little book in the background there. There are the contents, the DLC, Uncharted points, Madagascar, sidekick outfits, some other stuff, some weapons, and some skins, some outfits for Nathan Drake. So that's pretty much it as far as the box. So I'm gonna tip it over, and I have removed the stickers before I started the video, and as you guys can see here, unfortunately I messed up the box a little bit, so the sticker peeled off a little bit of the PlayStation 4 logo here, which I hate. I hate when they use those stickers to seal collector's editions. I wish they would come up with something a little better. I think, you know, especially, I got mine through Amazon. The box wasn't really beat up too badly, so it's a pretty good condition, but I think, you know, these things must be stored in warehouses, and of course they've, you know, when they're shipped, they're in a hot vehicle all day, especially if the sun is out hitting the car, so it might get hot inside. So I think it's just the heat maybe makes that glue stick onto the cardboard a little more than it should. I don't know what it is. Maybe they should use less glue. Anyway, that's my complaint with those stupid round stickers that they use on boxes. So there's another box inside, and this one has a higher sheen on it. This is probably like a, I don't know, not a satin, maybe like a low sheen or a semi-gloss almost, of whatever sealer they used on this cardboard. So this one is a little nicer presentation-wise, and it's got a sticker here that says open here. So I'm assuming we have to flip it over and open it right up. So yeah, let me see if I can show you guys the inside without damaging everything. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna hold this with one hand and try to move my camera here a little bit. So there is the art book. So I'm gonna take everything out first, and then we're gonna talk about it, because it's kind of hard to hold everything with one hand. And there is the steelbook. One of my favorite things of this collector's edition is the steelbook. And I'm assuming, of course, it's not difficult to assume that the statue is right in there. And yes, it is. Oops, and it fell over. That's what I mean. Gotta be careful with these things. So fortunately, this is PVC plastic, so no problem, no damage. was taken by the statue. So I really like these PVC statues that they give us in these collector's editions, because unlike polystone, they are not as brittle, so they won't really break that easily. Of course, it's you know, slightly inferior quality of material. It's okay as far as materials go, but it's not as valuable as polystone. But at least it won't break as easily either, because you know, a crack or it's some damage on polystone is very expensive. It's difficult to repair and it's very expensive. Anyway, so I'm gonna move my camera here a little. Sorry about the shaking. Get a better angle here. All right, so maybe we should talk about the statue first, since this is the centerpiece and it's already here. Sorry about the background. I used to have a white background for most of my unboxings, but it looked too artificial, so I did away with that. And now I have, you know, this is my actual desk, so I have some figures there in the background. I hope they're not too distracting for you. So we're gonna focus on Drake here first, on Nathan Drake. So here is the PVC statue. Nothing as far as the base, no number. Oh, there's a number in there. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it was really a limited. I mean, it is a collector's edition, but it's not numbered. It's not numbered in any means. I'm sure they had enough for the people that wanted this edition. So the figure on the base, it's a little wobbly. Let me show you here. So it's really easy to kind of move the statue. I'm gonna hold the base so you can see here that his leg here is very flexible. The statue moves very easily. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I hope that it holds. I hope that over time it doesn't start making, you know, Nathan kind of tip over the side. I hope it holds its shape down there. I hope it doesn't bend with time, you know, with the weight of the statue. Anyway, so that might be a small complaint there. It's very wobbly. As far as the statue goes, the quality of the cast and the sculpt is very good. You can see here that they've captured Nathan's likeness very well. It's very nicely painted. The presentation of it is very nice. I don't see any major flaws with the actual casting of the piece. No flashing. Everything was cleaned up nicely. There's a little bit of a line here. I don't know if the camera is able to capture it. There you go. I think that now that the light is bouncing off his neck, you can see that there is a light there from the mold. So from the casting process, that should have been cleaned up a little better, especially on the neck. It's very visible there. As far as his face goes, though, fortunately, it's very nicely cleaned up. Of course, let's see here. Okay, I think that's a better lighting. I gotta work with my lighting here too. Okay, I think that's better. So you can really see Nathan's features. As far as his shirt, there is some nice. There are some nice highlights here and shadows playing off of the paint. There is what's I think is kind of like a glaze on top of it to give it that you know, dirty rugged look on his shirt here. It's a little worn. It's aged. His shirt is aged a little bit, so I'm glad that they gave it that effect. There are some scratches and scuff marks on his skin here that you can see are a little bloody. So nice effect there. Not too much going on his skin. It's almost like a flat color. There is a little bit of airbrushing going on. Not too much though. And again, some more effects here with the black paint to make it seem like he's you know, dirty and kind of going through a lot here. As far as the rest of the piece goes, nice detail on the belt there. The pants are kind of nice too, especially towards the bottom here. You can really see how dirty and worn they are. This is actually a very nice color. I think it looks very flat and kind of like a very dark brown on camera, but in reality, it's a very deep color. It's got several layers on it. I like the layering effect. It almost looks like faux leather. I know these are not leather pants, but on the statue, almost look like faux leather. And I think a similar process was applied to his shoes. His shoes definitely look like faux leather. Very nice effect on his shoes here. And again, on my camera, they look kind of dark. Okay, there we go. I think that makes it better. Maybe you guys can see it better now. Very nice work on the shoes. I like that this little plant here is a very flexible plastic so it won't break, snap off or anything. So overall, very nice statue. Nice job on the paint. An okay job on the cast, I think. I'm not too crazy about the pose. It's an okay pose. I don't know if they could have done something differently. It's all right. It's nice. Nice detail on his watch there. You can see there. Nice details. And I like this little pouch here. Very nice detail on that. My biggest complaint is that it is wobbly. It does help that the statue itself is not extremely heavy. So hopefully this doesn't bend here at the base and the statue starts doing this like nuke. One thing I remember about the Titanfall collector's edition with that big statue that it came with, one of the little grunts, one of the little soldiers in the bottom, had a very similar pose to this one here, and he was standing on one leg, and that was made out of very flexible plastic. So with time, the soldier kind of went off to the side, so I had to take it off the base to preserve the shape of the plastic. But anyway, that's another story. So there is our Nathan Drake statue. Pretty nice. Again, like I said, my favorite part out of this collector's edition, I think, is the Steelbook. Very stylized here. Very nice style here portraying the characters of the game. Nathan Drake being at the top there. Very, very nice presentation on this. I really like the cover art a lot. I really like this a lot. So nice picture in the back too. Very nice. Really like this style here. And let's see. Here is the game, Uncharted 4. And I guess our stickers are in here as well, and some Naughty Dog stickers there. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, so this is our set of stickers. Some stickers in the back there too. Nice. And then here is our DLC. So this is the code is in the back of this little piece of paper here for our DLC, which includes Madagascar sidekick outfits, Henry, Avery. There's a cap there. 300 Uncharted points, and some Uncharted outfits for Nathan Drake there, and golden weapon skin and desert weapon skin. Oh, those are just skins. I thought they were actual weapons. Anyway, that's alright. So that's it for the contents of the steel case or the game. So we're gonna set that aside. And finally, last but not least, the art book. I have a pretty extensive collection of video game art books, so I'm happy to add this to my collection. I think my light here is a little too bright. I'm gonna dull it down. There we go. So you can see it better. It's very, I know it's very white. The glare is kind of hard to deal with here with the light. But very nice art. It's a very small art book, of course, but it's still pretty nice. Very nice renditions of the characters. So I'm gonna give you a quick view of everything. I'm gonna flip through all of these pieces of art here rather quickly. Some environments, sketches. Very nice there. Alright, so some characters there. Anyway, so it's not a huge art book. It's very thin too, so I think maybe they could have given us a little more there. A little more art. Alright, so I think that's it for the contents of this collector's edition. Yeah, there is nothing else in the box here. I'm pulling it off to the side, checking for anything I might have missed, and no, and according to the box, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it too. So yeah, that's everything that comes with this collector's edition. So it's a pretty good collector's edition. I think it's okay. This is the last, according to Sony, this is the last entry in the Uncharted series. So I thought I should get this collector's edition just to commemorate, that event. I wouldn't call myself a huge Uncharted 4 fan, but since I do have the previous games, but I've never gotten a collector's edition for any of them, I decided to get this one. I thought, why not? So I don't regret it. It's an okay collector's edition. Nothing that to really wow you, nothing really exceptional, but it's an okay collector's edition. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next unboxing video on my channel. See you guys later.